Thank you guys for coming today. This is the first in a series of brown bag lunches that students are going to do, talking about some of the cool things that we do outside of our classrooms.
We were up there as a part of the first time that OU had a study abroad to Israel.
I am Maggie Krueger. I'm a sophomore journalism major.
And I'm Annie Sand. I'm a sophomore English major. Maggie and I did a lot of traveling around the country, and so kind of as an introduction, we're going to kind of go through our weekends and the different parts of Israel we visited to kind of give you a Israel in 10 minutes crash course go. So, here we go.
Just so you have a better input really quick, the classes worked that we had classes through the week, and no classes Friday, classes Sunday, because Sunday is a regular work week in Israel. So we traveled as much as we could between Friday and Saturday.
So we started in Tel Aviv, which was the kind of our home base, was where the university was, but it's also built around the old city of Jaffa, which is one of the oldest cities in the world. It's where supposedly Jonah left before he got swallowed by the whale, just to show you how old it is. But now Tel Aviv is this super vibrant, modern city. It's got this great artistic, academic culture. And the next weekend, we went to Jerusalem.
So next week in Jerusalem, we got to spend 2 weekends in Jerusalem. People have a lot of expectations for Jerusalem. There's this thing called Jerusalem syndrome. People go and they feel like, they're possibly Jesus Christ, and they're walking around with crosses, and it's really intense feeling, and that intense feeling is definitely there. We spent a weekend in the south, which is great. This was more of a, not as cultural. We did a lot of hiking in the Negev desert, which is in southern Israel. We went to the Dead Sea where you float. It is so dense, 30% salt water. This is just hiking. That is Ein Gedi, and this is the reflection from the Dead Sea.
Our last 2 weekends we spent up north around the Sea of Galilee, cities like Tiberias and Nazareth. We spent a weekend in Nazareth, and this was our beautiful, beautiful hostel we stayed in. That was an old Arab mansion that had been repurposed, and all the history had been burned down a couple times, and it's a really fabulously historic place to stay for a week. Yeah, so that was Israel in 10 minutes.